And welcome back to a shared illusion of the world's end. I'm a wonderful SnowFox, and we are continuing Mamiya today. Woo! Hopefully it shouldn't be as much of a downer as last time. It starts off kind of like sad, so... I did actually save the game, and we're just one screen ahead of where we were last time, because I think I accidentally clicked. So, here we go. Load up. Personally, I couldn't wait for the end to come. I had this completely baseless feeling that would awaken a special power within me, which would then allow me to save the day. So let's talk about the world ending again. He's saying, what would I do, right? A cash reminder, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you should subscribe to the channel. We have lots of videos. Find out when they come. They're great. Support us. Do it. And when that happens... Phew. Well, that's the cleaning done. Ryou's still at work, though. Do we ever establish what Ryou's work was? I don't actually remember. I remember him saying he got a job. I don't remember him saying like what he actually does. I finally got the whole day to myself, with nothing to actually do. Is that the delivery man? I'm coming. Am I expecting a delivery? Here's a special delivery of Hokkaido crabs. I don't even know how to eat crab. It's strange that I would order it then. Not to worry, they come with instructions. Does crab come with instruction? How to cook crab? I understand I know how to cook, but like... Am I that clueless about cooking? I feel like if you just bought a crab, it's just a crab. It doesn't come with like paper or anything. Did you write them yourself, Mr. Samijima? Samijima. Yes, I even went to the extra mile and drew pictures. Sami. Because it's shark. I'm having my own fun. A man that has shark in his name, like, delivering me crab. Come on, there's some humor to it. Carrying a large styrofoam box, he headed off towards the kitchen. Is he cooking the crab for me as well? He's like, here's the crab, delivered it. And I've written instructions. And I'm cooking it for him. Being one of my father's direct subordinates, Mr. Samijima would come over to our house quite frequently. I don't know where to put the mouse, because like it has to be on like this little picture to actually progress the story, I think. So, because I tried pushing space before and that didn't really work. I think pushing control actually does progress the story though. So, he has always been a bit unique in discounting the fact. Let's do that one again. He has always been a bit unique, even discounting the fact that he was a policeman. So, having fun living all by yourself? I'm still enjoying the novelty of it, but it has some drawbacks too. Well, if you ever get fed up, you're more than welcome to come over to my place. I'll handle the chores, don't worry. Why am I choosing to take care of a house by myself when this man could just take care of me? I mean, besides the fact that I picked up random stranger on, like, the road and I'm taking care of them. But besides that part. Well... An image of Ryu flashed in my mind. I couldn't leave him alone. Yeah, so it's just the kid. Okay. How old am I again? Because I still go to school, so I'm, like, 17 or so, maybe? Because he's pretty tall. And then the other guy looked younger than me. Did he ever say the ages? Oh, whatever. I appreciate the sentiment, but I can't leave the house unattended. Click inside the screen. Come on. Guess you've got a point there. Mr. Samijima began to pull the crab apart, an astounding level of dexterity. He is cooking the crab for me! And that was putting it lightly. His speed was out of this world. I'd never seen anyone pick apart a crab with such skill. Have you ever seen someone pick apart a crab? Like, is this a common occurrence? But even subordinate. Like, how's school lately? He turned attention to me while his hands were still busy working on the crab. Pretty fun. I'm slowly getting better at lacrosse. My classmates are all great. You know, I don't know why. When I thought of sports they play in Japan, I didn't think of lacrosse. I'm sure they do, but like, I didn't think that was a common one. I'm glad to hear that. Mr. Samijima laughed, smiled. There we go. We got Waru wrong. Smiled at me without really changing his expression. Can I borrow your bathroom for a moment? Sure. Go right ahead. I like pause. He's like, you sure it's taking a while? Is he cleaning my washroom as well? Oh. Mr. Shamja, did you forget where our bathroom was? Oh, Kaito. Ah. The room Mr. Shamja was trying to enter was Ryo's room. Is something the matter? No, nothing. More importantly, I'm having a bit of a hard time with those crabs by myself. I was hoping you could help me. Oh, were the 40 pages of instructions not in? He has 40 pages of instructions for preparing the crab, and I still can't figure it out. He said he had images. What? You wrote 40 pages? I did, but I see you haven't read them. Don't worry, they're pretty straightforward. It's probably you couldn't figure out how to do the fucking crab, you dumb. Read it. He mentioned the instructions. Kaito, come on, stupid Suo. But, or could it be that there's something in this room you don't want me to see? In that moment, I could have sworn I saw a faint glimmer of Mr. Samashima's narrowed eyes. Goddamn cops, am I right? His unique antics often made me forget it, but he was still a policeman, and an elite investigator at that. Ah, the worst possible person to bring into my house when I have what I presume is a fugitive. His intrusion must have been sharp as a knife. Oh, no, there's nothing in that room. Then I suppose there's no harm in me opening a door, right? I mean, don't do that. Huh? Okay then. Exclaim. I was done for. Mr. Samijima is going to find out about Ryo. What if he found out about Ryo? He'd be like, oh, do you have someone, like, staying over? I'd be like, yes. It's actually very explainable. Wow, this sure takes me back. Huh? Atema looked up. I mean, Ryo doesn't have any stuff. Like, we bought him off the street. The room looked clean and tidied up, as if no one had been living there. Is Ryu make-believe? Have I been hallucinating this whole time? Mr. Samashima explained one of the pillars. Examined, not explained. Examined one of the pillars in the room, looking visibly moved. Do you remember? We'd used this to measure your height. Huh? It says here you were 150 centimeters tall just 4 years ago. And look at you now. A veritable giant. We're taller than he is. Oh my. We are very tall. Oh, come on, Mr. Samaje, you're almost the same height as me. Ah, this certainly brings back all kind of memories. Mr. Samajima. Look how big you've grown. I'll have to be careful not to get crushed. Get it? Because I'm a giant. Could you please just leave? Feeling more than a little rattled, I ended up pretty much shoving Mr. Samajima out of the room. Samajima, come on. We got these names. As my hands touched his back, it did certainly feel smaller compared to mine. In any case, I'm glad you're doing fine, Kaito. Truth be told, I was a little worried. It would have been quite the incident if you had died from loneliness. I'm not dying that easily. I hear the world's ending, though, but, you know. Anyway, thanks for visiting, Mr. Samajima. Don't mention it. You'll have to handle the rest of the crab by yourself. I only prepared 20 of the crabs for you. How many crabs do you think you brought me? If it takes 40 pages of instructions, do you think there's like a bunch of crabs? I feel like you give me a lot of crabs. With a bit of effort, Mr. Samashia forced his large body into a car. There's barely any space here. Take care down, Kaito. Kaito, not Kaito. Kaito. Bye, Mr. Samajima. God, I'm gonna need a bigger car. And with that, Mr. Samajima drove off in his sardine can of a Mini. I see we're fish themed this episode. That was close. Ryu, how long have you been standing there? Did someone come over? Ryu has a nice coat. I like Ryu. Ryu, when did you get back? Just now. Who was that? By the way, I got some crabs. We should have them for dinner. Crabs? You, you, you don't know what crabs are? They're these tiny red animals with claws. I see we're having red crab as well, with claws for arms. You, do you think I'm stupid? Don't you? We can have crab every day now. It'll be great. Apparently, there's a lot of crabs. Yeah. I really don't think crab meat is something you should be eating every day. Is Rio like a reasonable one? The guy that's saying something when the guy we found bleeding to death on the street and like hypotherming to death on the street is the one that's more reasonable than us. Phew. That's sad. I almost couldn't believe how tidy Rio's room was. It felt almost like he was keeping it that way, so he could leave at any moment. Or he just doesn't have any stuff, one of the two, to be ready for every day. You couldn't find a single trace of him actually living in this room. Man, I have a really long shirt, don't I? I wonder where he goes every day. I suppose I could ask him, but I guess there's no way to know. Ah, Rio, what's wrong? Did I wake you up? No. You're having trouble falling asleep then? Oh, that reminds me. How's your wound? It's starting to heal up. I see. That's great. How long was he planning to stay here? Okay, so did we forget the part where we said you could live here until your memory comes back? So the conditional here is until your memory comes back is how long he's going to be staying here. Until his wound healed, or until my parents came home? Or maybe until his memories returned? He had already become part of my daily life. I couldn't even imagine this house without him now. How long has he been here? I had a dream. A dream? Yeah. I had this same dream again. A far-off dream, like a distant memory. Or a distant memory that's like a far-off dream. I want to put the pieces together. Yours and mine. Ha ha! Every game. Every game we do this. Yeah, I think I've had multiple times since coming here. It was a dream where some guy stabbed me in my stomach, and I was like, "Oh God, I'm dying on the sidewalk." And then that's the whole dream. He's like, "Are you sure that wasn't just what happened to you? Do you remember anything about it?" Not really. Besides this weird stabby part, but that's just how it goes. You can have an amazing dream, but the moment you try to actually remember it, you realize you can't. Which is why I keep a dream diary, which is a totally normal thing that everyone keeps. So don't think it's weird, Rio. I didn't say it's weird. Just don't think it's weird, Rio. What is this uppity music? A dream diary? Yeah, I use it to jot down all my dreams before I forget about them. It's just a plain old notebook, really. Some might call it a book more than a diary, but yes. After pausing to think for a moment, Ryu leaned in closer to me. I want to hear about your dreams. Okay, well, there's this dream I had 3 days ago. There was this crab, and he was like... I flipped back a page of my notebook. If someone walked up to you and said, "I have a dream diary," was the first thing you would ever say in this instance, I want to definitely hear about them. He does not look okay. I was fighting a beast. A beast? Yeah, not like a cute cartoon type either. This one was drooling with saliva everywhere and smelled like rotten meat. I had no special powers to rely on, so I just had to use my wits and try to feed it. While I was struggling to find a solution, the beast ransacked the entire town and continued terrorizing its residents. So, how did the dream end? I woke up! I destroyed the supporting pillar of the tallest building in Roppongi. And Roppongi. Okay, we got it. Say Roppongi. And it collapsed and crushed the beast underneath. How did you destroy a pillar? But when I was celebrating my victory, the sludge from the beast remained coiled around me. That's when I woke up. I closed the notebook and I looked at Ryo, who seemed very much on the verge of saying something. You sure have some interesting dreams. Thanks. I do love dreaming. It's so much fun. You never know what could happen next. I see. I wish I could have dreams like that. Ryu? Well, I dream about us getting stabbed. I want to hear your dream tomorrow. Tomorrow? The word got my attention. Sure, no problem. Am I accidentally playing a boys' love again? I swear to God. This one's supposed to be a horror. Are all of my psychological horrors boys? Fuck. There was a tomorrow. Until the world ends, but yeah. A tomorrow for the two of fuck. Kato. In the heavy drownish of slumber, I heard a voice. Mamiya? I'm glad you noticed me. That goes without saying. What are you doing here? That young man seems to have lost his memories. Yeah, no shit, Mamiya. My heart skipped a beat. Are you going to tell someone? Oh no, I mean, you're the only one that can hear me anyway. Okay then. So, are you insane? Is Ryu also not real? Because Mamiya is sounding like he's not real. That's a relief. I could never keep secrets from you. I'm actually in a bit of a pickle right now. I have no idea how to help him regain his memories. There's also a cat running around my room here, so if you hear some like sounds, it's a cat. Don't worry about it. Just a kitten running around. You're also worried about how long, and you're also worried about how long your life with him is going to last. Amazing! It's like you're reading my mind, or you're from my mind. Are you a figment of my imagination? I know everything about you. Mamiya? What do you think I should do? You already know the answer, don't you? This world has no answers. I really hope the cat, running around on all of the furniture gets picked up in this, quiet scene. Only desires and actions can be taken to fulfill them. Kato, do you know what you want? What I want? Yes. You'll know what to do once you figure that out. That sounds difficult. The necessary course of action is always quite simple. It's only the details that make things appear more complicated. Anyway, I think we've talked enough. Good night, Kato. Am I dreaming? Good night, Mamiya. Alright. I'm gonna help you regain your memories. Okay. In the time you've been living here together, is there anything you've remembered? Not really. We actually go over this every day. I've been thinking about how to best solve your problem. I'm not sure how much help it will be, but I want to aid you any way I can. Besides the, supporting you with a house and giving you food and clothes and washing you and treating your wounds, and besides that, I want to help. I was being completely earnest, only to be met with Ryu's disinterested gaze. That's when I had an idea. I gestured toward the things I had laid on the table. Specifically, the shoes I've been using for club practice, a couple books from my father's shelf, a plush toy I allegedly played with when I was a toddler. What do you mean allegedly? A pretty varied lineup, all in all. Do any of these ring a bell? Not considering it's your stuff and not my stuff, I would say not really. Come on, at least take a close look. If we find something you might have used, it could help jog your memory. Look, I'm doing this for you. And it's your memories we're trying to get back. I'm trying to help you. The town. Huh? I don't think I was particularly attracted to any one item. I was more concerned with the buildings lining my town, and the people living inside. At least that's how I feel. The town itself? But didn't you say you went through every single street with a fine-tooth comb? I did. But I was talking about this town in particular. Meaning, I probably didn't live in this area. Let's put 2 and 2 together, say Kato. But I still feel a certain connection to it. So, with that settled, I'd like to check out the neighboring city. I'm not from here. Ryu made a brief pause. I was once again forced to come up with a painful realization that he generally didn't remember a single thing about himself. Kind of what amnesia means, but you know. Got it. Without even thinking about it, I extended a hand towards him. I feel like So doesn't think about a lot of things. What did I call him like one scene ago? I called him a different name. Did I call him? I don't think I called him Kato. I definitely called him the wrong name. Let's go visit the neighboring city. Ryo reached out and clasped my hand. Holding hands. I appreciate you bringing me here, but what is this? Huh? It's a lead. I've put him on a leash. Yeah, I'm not blind. Fuck. Hate this guy. I'm asking, why do you even have something like that? It's for dogs. I mean, you know, I wouldn't want you getting lost, and definitely no other reason why I would have a human-sized dog leash. No further question. It used to belong to the dog that we used to keep. Good thing I didn't throw it away anyway. Anyway, please hold on to the other end. You know, a large dog. A large human-sized dog. That's what we called him. Alright. Ryo, we need to keep going. So that's supposed to be a click, as I was like... Whoa, don't pull so hard. Jeez, anyway, it's pretty cool out here. Even the wind's howling. Oh. Huh? Give me a moment. Would you like me to carry that bag for you? Oh, you would? Thank you very much. Don't mention it. Where would you like me to take it? About 10 kilometers down the road. Well, I was on my way to the corner, so if you could just leave it to me. You know, you gotta stop helping people. Like, all this blindly helping people is kind of a problem. Yeah. So I kept you waiting. Take a look at this. I got us some peaches. Good for you. Oh, definitely. I love peaches. Anyway, let's be on our way. I bought 2 tickets, and they were more expensive than any of the ones I had ever bought before. I could barely contain my excitement. I felt like we were embarking on a grand old journey. You're not gonna sit? No, I can't seem to calm down. Ryo glanced up at me as I was holding onto the handrail, then directed his gaze outside the window. We were passing one station after another. How far away is the neighboring town? I generally don't know where this game takes place. He watched the passing scenery rush by, and it didn't get as much reaction out of him. Recognize anything? Nope. It doesn't seem like they're quite there yet. It's okay, though. We have all the time in the world. There's plenty more stations to go. Just let me know if you remember anything. Sure. We ended up reaching the last station without Ryo saying a single word. It was a factory town. We aimlessly wandered under a cold winter sky. I also apparently stalled long enough that it has actually started snowing here. Perfect, so it's actually winter again. Looks like that village. It looks like the almost like Chemical Valley though, with like all the towers for like the burning towers. I didn't even know the name of the city. Neither of us spoke at all, partially due to the chilly weather. It made our lips dry and cracked. Every time I walk through a town, it makes me realize how empty it really is. That's a beautiful song that's playing. I suppose it's a sign of the times. Our world might really be ending. I don't generally believe that, but I can't help thinking about it. In the end, I might actually be wishing for it. This is a cry for help, Ryo. I exhaled and watched my breath slowly dissipate into the air. Ryu remained silent for a while, and simply stared into the distance. But just when I was about to suggest going back home, I noticed him parting his lips. I don't think I want the world to end, despite how cruel and unfair it can be. Not that I remember, but... Even without any memories, even if your life turns into a boring, meaningless routine, when you die, it's all over. His eyelash lightly trembled in the wind, and he uttered those words. That doesn't sound like a non-boys love horror sentence. I think if it's really that boring, it might as well come to an end. I see, one of us is being more nihilistic than the other one. He was like, I like this world, it's pretty alright. And Sue was like, God, I wish the world would end. I want a piano, could you calm down? I understand this is like an emotional moment, could we please calm down? I want everything in my life to be interesting. You're awfully greedy. You think so? Only those at the top can think that way. It's selfish and arrogant. I like Rio. I hope we have more Rio, I really like him. The wind picked up, ruffling our hair with a sudden gust. What value is there to mankind in a mundane world filled with nothing but hollow despair? I mean, why is there hollow despair in the city? We only found one boy stabbed in the street, come on. It felt like our paltry scuffles... Paltry scuffles? Weird. Had become a laughingstock of some invisible power. Narrowing my eyes into a strong wind, I licked my cracker lips and tried to moisten them. I knew it would only make it worse later on, but as long as the immediate feeling of discomfort was gone, I didn't care. So are you doing multiple cries for help here? I'm becoming worried about you. In the end, we couldn't find anything that would help us jog Rio's memory. We were just a couple of children, powerless and insignificant. But need you to calm down, Suo. Don't make me put like a warning in the video. Ah. My heart aches seeing Rio so physically disheartened. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find something tomorrow. Thanks. There's actually a very sweet little story here. A baseless, irresponsible remark. Yet Rio still mustered up an awkward smile before ultimately averting his pain case. I turned back toward a familiar road under an east sky. There was nothing in Tokyo. We're in Tokyo! There we go, problem solved. I figured it out. The city we lived in was empty. Not in a literal sense, more in like a metaphorical sense. Huh? I woke up not in my bed, but in the living room. I must have dozed off on the sofa. I literally just did that today, too. Oh, it doesn't help when I record at like 3 AM, but yeah. I drowsily looked around as I let my eyes grow accustomed to the darkness. I should head back to my room. Still feeling somewhat groggy, I made my way up the stairs towards my room. I like his telescope, that's also fun. So? Shouldn't you be getting out of bed? Huh? Ah, I'm late. I tried waking up multiple times. No, oh geez, I have no time to even grab a bite to eat. I gotta change into my uniform and leave right now. I made it. Good morning, whoa, your hair's a total mess, dude. I didn't have time to brush it. Man, I can't believe I actually made it. Oh, you overslept? Well, that's a new one. I did. I didn't have time to have breakfast. I'm starving. I spent the rest of the day feeling both sleepy and hungry. Not exactly my best day at school, to say the least. I'm sure they have food at the school. Like, there's usually some sort of food, like, programs. This is so embarrassing. I'm home. Ah, I see we're showing the monotony of the day, going like to school and then back home with like the routine. This is fun. It's nice. Welcome back. What's for dinner, Rio? I got us a tuna bowl each. They were on sale at the store. Man, I'm so hungry. Just go wash your hands first, okay? Ryu's the real adult here. Good night, Ryu. Good night. And just like that, the days would come and go. Good morning, Sue. Did you oversleep again? Yeah, an unchanging world, saturated with joy and fun. I'm home. Welcome back. It feels like we're only saying these 2 words every day. Warm, gentle days, devoid of challenges and conflicts. Good night. Night. I thought something would change with him here, but nothing did. That's our 4th cry from hell from Sue. You okay, buddy? No good. Can't remember anything. I see. Please don't blame yourself. Why don't we continue the game from where we left off? Sure. Okay. And so another uneventful day would go by, without Ryou's memory showing any sign of returning. God damn it, this is becoming more relatable. It's just flying fast. Is there something bothering you, Kaito? Is that you, Mamiya? No, I'm fine. I sat at the edge of bed, staring at the floor. I felt him smiling at me. I turned to look, but all I could see was an empty space. It's alright, Kaito. Come with me. I can show you any dream you desire. For you, I can become a valiant hero, or the vilest of villains. I don't think you're real, Mamiya. Let's go with the not evil one, please. So, what will it be tonight? I'm really enjoying this, you know. Mamiya. But you know that, don't you? Yeah. Come. As I extended my arm, something immediately grabbed onto it, pulling me into the thin air. Whoa? Do not be afraid. You should be more than familiar with this sensation. All you have to do is remember the Christmas lights, delicious treats, the restless anticipation awaiting. This is perfect! It is Christmas season! I've nailed this. I didn't know this was like a Christmassy one. Welcome back to the holiday SnowFox show. It's the holiday edition. Ah. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. You know, speaking of the holidays, I would love a present of subscribing to my channel, please. There's nothing to be afraid of. I opened my eyes and saw the entire city below. Amazing. Yummy, this is incredible. Try to swim forward, but do not let go of my hand. Following Mamiya's instructions, I gently glided through the night sky. I feel so free. It also feels like a little bit of a disconnecting here, Zero, but alright. What am I? I'm an unlicensed professional therapist here, though, so it's fine. Or psychologist? Therapist. Therapist is who we talk to. I don't know. You always have been, Kaito. You've simply kept your true powers buried and hidden. But that's hardly a problem when you're with me, is it? Mamiya! I squeezed his hand and felt its warmth. But that instantly sapped me of strength, forcing my body to start wobbling in the sky. Piano, please calm down. My, look at the time. You must have tired yourself out quite a bit. Rest now, Kaito. Mami, yeah. I'll be waiting for you, here, in the land of dreams. So he's knights, is what he's saying. That sounds exactly like knights. Even after I woken up, I still felt like there was a floating in the air. I was pausing there because there's a cat harassing me, so... What's so funny? Oh, Ryo, how long have you been there? All night. I knocked on your door like 1,000,000 times. Yeah, having a good dream? Huh? But, well, kind of. That's so. Then I want to hear about it later. Ryo's expression would always turn unusually gentle whenever we talked about my dreams. I wasn't really sure why. It made me feel a little embarrassed, to be honest. Ever since I had that dream, I felt convinced that everything would turn out alright. For some reason, Mamiya would never fail to make me feel that way. Hey, Sue. Yes? What is it? I hate being on that leash, Theo. I want to be able to walk freely in the town. What are you doing so late at night? Huh? What do you mean? Huh? Oh, I guess it must have been a misunderstanding on my part. Sorry. Cat, no. No. Get off, no. Don't walk across the computer, please. Please? Izzy, please. Good cat. Okay, thank you. Please do not walk across my computer while I'm trying to play a text-based game. It's fine. Ryu lowered his gaze. It was seemingly deep in thought. She was trying to like walk straight across like the keyboard, which definitely would have progressed to like 8 times. I feel like I had to do something to give him some peace of mind. Sorry, I'm now starting words because I have to talk to a cat. Alright, night then. Yeah, that's me. If you have trouble sleeping, would you like me to get you something to drink? I'm good. Do you know how to get myself water? You should get some sleep yourself. You look like shit, dude. Okay. I wonder if Ryo's alright. I think Suo's the one that's not alright, because Ryo seems to be doing just fine. Normally you go straight to the hospital if you had amnesia. Wait a second. Why did that occur to me until now? Can he go to a hospital by himself, though? He has no money. And who knows what his insurance situation is. What is this? This is days. This is Japan. Come on. What are you going on about? I'm talking about you and your, huh? Make some space on the table. Ryu, when did you... About us something to drink. You know, like you said 2 seconds ago. So you okay, buddy? You're being really forgetful. Yeah, that's coming from me. You what? Look, I changed my mind. Then I figured I'd also get you something. Ryu was holding 2 mugs. Hot steam emerging from the muddled, the outline of his face. Thank you so much. Very much, sorry. Let's not misconstrue that meaning there. Very much and so much. Careful there, it's hot. Tastes pretty good. Fairly sweet aroma spread across my mouth. I see. Silence. Are you still writing in your diary? Huh? Yeah, I did it yesterday too. Can I see? He looks at the diary, it's just like a big black circle. He's like, alright, Suo. Another one of those ones, huh? I'm concerned for Suo. That doesn't look like an okay face. Like this looks like an okay face. That looks like he's hiding something. Or he's gonna kill me. If he kills Ryo, I'm gonna be really sad. Sure. Under the light of a small lamp, Ryo began flipping through the pages of my notebook. Darkness, darkness, black circles, some creature called Mamiya that he says is a villain. Circle. Do you like it? Yeah. Having someone read what you wrote is a little embarrassing. Okay, I think you've seen enough. Hey, I'm not finished yet. Yes, you are. Actually, why don't you start your own dream diary? You're only saying that because you want to read it. Well, I'm curious about what kind of dreams you'd have. I have no dreams. That's why I want to read yours. Fuck. I feel like you don't remember anything I say. You're just like sick of shit. Guess I'll consider it then. I'm really looking forward to it. Just so you know. Think you can sleep now? Huh? I've been watching you during the day. You seem awfully drowsy. I figured you were sleep deprived. Oh. Hopefully I'm just overthinking it though. I wash the cups. Thank you very much. Good night. Good night. You show like every sign of depression, right? Like every sign. Well, he's also dissociated with some magical being that lets him fly in the sky, so whatever. Huh? Turns out Ryo's more of an adult than I am. I see. Ha ha. It's that dream again. That far-off dream like a scattered memory. Huh? Coming back from school, I found Mr. Samijima blowing soap bubbles in front of my house. What a strange activity for a police investigator to be doing. Oh, welcome home, Kato. Mr. Samijima? What is that? Oh, just a little something I picked up at the pharmacy. They're bubbles. Really? That brings back so many memories. I want to give it a try. He handed me a yellowish-green straw in a pink container with some soap bubble liquid inside. Not now. I'm a bit exhausted after my club practice. I see. What was my club again? Oh my god, I don't even remember. Sobujima proceeded to exhale a long breath, which produced a relatively large bubble. However, it burst before it could leave the straw. You can have the rest. I'm not a child, you know. It should be perfect for you and your friends to play around with. In any case, I'll be on my way now. What a weird guy. Why is he giving me bubble? He's like, not to burst your bubble. Or you're stuck in a bubble. It's a metaphor. He's handing me a metaphor is what he's doing. Didn't you come here for something? Not really. No, I'm just playing with bubbles outside your house. Can't a police investigator play with bubbles outside your house? And just like that, Sobujima drove off in a car that wasn't his usual Mini. Seriously though, soap bubbles are like the last thing I'd expect him to try. Soap bubbles, huh? Mamiya, you're out during the day? Come on, blow some bubbles for me. You want me to do it alone? Why not join me? You can be awfully mean at times, Kato. How am I supposed to do it? I'm invisible. Only you can see me. I just want to see you do it. I'm not asking for much, am I? Only if he had asked when Mr. Samajima was still around. Playing with soap bubbles at 15. 15! I was close, I said 17. 15 was more than a little embarrassing. Well, fine, but only for a little bit. He always has like the strangest like face. Look like he's constantly trying to not murder someone. I exhaled into the straw, making a whole bunch of bubbles pop out from the other end. They slowly continued drifting in the air before ultimately melting in the evening sky. Excited, I continued making more and more of them. They're beautiful. They sure are. And then they pop and disappear, kind of like this world. It's a metaphor. We're still doing a metaphor. The soap bubble membrane glimmered in the wondrous colors. I feel almost like I'm dreaming. Mamiya? Oh, that's a different frame. Through a thin layer of the soap bubbles, the world took on a rainbow hue, like it's filled with colors. Even in front of my house felt fresh due to all... Even the front of my house felt fresh and different all of a sudden. I can't read. As I continued intently staring at it, I felt almost like I could glimpse Mamiya, who was invisible. Mamiya? I called out to him. A fierce gust of wind swept past us, blasting soap bubbles far into the distant sky. I think there was a song like this. I wasn't quite sure where it came from, but the soft melody of a popular nursery rhyme filled my ears all of a sudden. I followed the words in my head. For the first time ever, I felt sad not being able to see Mamiya's expression. I won't break you, I swear. Not even I really understood why I ended up saying that, but I had to protect Mamiya, who's not real, and I was the only one who could do it. Or is he protecting me? As long as you continue to feel that way, I won't disappear. As long as there's even one soul in this world that continues to feel that way, I won't ever be gone. I will. You. I wish I could embrace you. This is the first time anyone has said that to me. Mamiya, come to my side. Slowly, as if trying to touch a soap bubble, I reached out with my hand. Are you there? Yes, I am. Can I hug you? Yes, I awkwardly embraced the space where Mamiya was supposed to be. I couldn't feel any warmth, just the cold winter's air. Still, I wanted to embrace you. So warm. I'm a crazy person, right? You're so warm, Sue. I think he might be a little out of his mind. I lost count of how many days have been since Rio came to my house. Today, like on most days, we only had dinner. We had dinner and spent some time relaxing in front of the TV. What's this? Rio's eyes widened like saucers. He stared intensely at the screen. Huh? That's the sea. Oh, you don't know what the sea is? Well, it's made of salt water and... So, I swear to God. His usual retort never came. Instead, Rio kept focusing on the screen. After a brief silence, he finally looked up at me. Is there a sea nearby, Sue? His amber eyes flashed like daggers. I couldn't help but gulp when faced with the sheer intensity of his gaze. See? I think so. I know it's even that far. So, it is nearby? After uttering that, Yuri once again fell completely silent. He remembers the sea. We're going to the beach. This is Kingdom Hearts. Everything is secretly Kingdom Hearts. I'll go with you. Huh? You were thinking of going alone, weren't you? I can't allow that. I have to take you on your leash. She's like, please, no more leashes. But you've got school to think about. One day won't make a difference. I've never skipped class before, but it's never too late to start either. Please take me with you. Another cry for help. Do whatever you want. Oh, I will. Look at his face! Like, that's not like a comforting look. That's an uneasy look. Next morning, we left the house with maps in hand. We were searching for the sea, and something else too. Something vague and unidentified. Undefined? Undefined, sorry. This is great art. I really like Ryu. Is he still on a fucking lead? Oh my god. That said, it'll be quite a walk from here. Sure you'll be okay? Don't underestimate the endurance I've built up at work. If anything, I'm worried about you. You've looked like shit for the past, 8 days. Come on, I play lacrosse every single day. Take that. Stop fooling around. We're in this together. You're right, I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Remember, we're not going on vacation or anything. Why is Ryu the one that has to keep, explaining all this stuff? I'm serious about this. Yeah. I know. He's going to try to leave, and I'm going to, kidnap him and keep him in my basement or something. I'm not convinced he's sane at all. I guess the cold air someone passed us. It ruffled our hair. Considering he's walking the, kid around on a leash, he's definitely insane. This is normal behavior. Ruffled her hair and made reeds around his stance. The sun was blinding me. I closed my eyes out of reflex. Glad to hear that. Rio's gaze, however, remained unflinching. We'd find something this time. I was sure of it. There was a thrilling adventure waiting for us at the end of this road. I just knew it. Rio was acting all mysterious as ever, but his kindness had touched me. Even our destination was perfect for our quest, a wintry seaside. It'd be a wonderful story in which our combined efforts helped Rio regain his memories. I could almost smell the air. This time for sure. Things would get interesting. I can hardly wait. Me too. Just have Old's dialogue be less and less just have him sound more insane every time he talks. I'm not sure if I remember being around here. So, unable to contain his emotions, Rio led the way while pulling me behind him, with that leash that I have. Wow, it's the sea. If it was summer, we could even go for a swim. Rio, do you remember something? Can I stay here for a while? Oh, of course. Alright. With his gaze directed at the sea, Ryo fell completely silent. I backed off for a bit, not to get in his way, but not too far. I just let the leash be a little bit longer. Yeah. I felt it. Oh my god, he still is actually alive. I felt the tug of the lead in my hand, along with a pang of guilt in my heart. I should probably take him off his leash. Set him free. See? It's a metaphor. To tell you the truth. Yeah? I could actually remember my dream just fine. I just didn't want to tell you. I felt like it might come true if I did. Huh? I retained a subtle distance between the two of us, while gently pulling it. He was backing off and like tugging on the lead. How much time had passed without us saying a word? The sand beneath my feet felt almost otherworldly, like it came from another dimension. The ashen sea, having endured several days of rain, continued to rage. It would surge up over again. The waves roared. I stared on, thoroughly captivated by the sea, when suddenly my vision blurred for a moment. That's not a reassuring sound. Oh, we're getting to the horror part of this game. I was having a nice slice of life story. No! Don't be evil. I felt a splitting headache come on. Ah! Unable to maintain my balance, I fell to my knees. He was the one that needed help the whole time. My vision began to twist and wrap like a somewhat familiar image showed up. Into that hazy vision. Ryu? I suddenly lost consciousness. I came into a room. Huh? What? Where was I? Ryu and I were at the seaside, but now he was nowhere to be seen, gone along with the lead. Ryu? I uttered the name. Someone grabbed me by the chin. Ah! Sorry, the audio was also doing the ruffling, so I was like, ah! And then it goes, ah! And like, the actual, fuck. Nice to meet you, Suokato. It was a man I did that's serious music I didn't recognize. He had rough hands and was surrounded by a thick smell of tobacco. I've been waiting to meet you for the longest time. I've even dreamed about it. I forced out a groan, and then my hand covered my mouth. Why? How did this happen? Who was this man? My thoughts were a complete jumble. I even felt my eyes moisten with tears. You have no idea how much I love you. Your existence makes me sick. Don't act like you know Mamiya, you little brat. Mamiya? I look up at the man. Oh my god, is Mamiya real? I look up at the man as I heard Mamiya's name. However, it was too dark to see his face. Seemingly angered by my stare, the man clicked his tongue. Oh no. That's the habit that other people do. And slammed me to the floor. Ow! Ah! He keeps catching me off guard too. Oh no, my slice of life story is over. I can feel the rough, cold surface of the concrete crash against my cheeks. The man looked down at me. Listened well. I couldn't think straight. My vision was a blurred mess. And it was only one thing on my mind. Why? Mamiya belongs to me. Why did this man know Mamiya? I thought I made him up. Sue? Sue! You okay? Hold on. Was that real? I don't feel so good. Relax, sit up, but take it slow. Hold on to me. As I held onto Ryu's shoulder, the two of us started walking back down the path we came from. I slowly lowered myself onto the nearby bench. I could still feel the concrete against my skin, and the pain of those bony fingers held me. Even his gruff voice still rang in my ears. It's a tone like freezing chill creeping into you. What is this? What's wrong? Can't you hear it? Hear what? Oh god, we are insane. Oh no. This is going downhill. Something's screeching. I can't hear a thing. Really? That's odd. I can hear it in the distance. It's screeching really loud. For some reason, it sounds familiar. It reminds me of ice flow. Of a what? I don't know what that is. It's so loud. It's still going. Mamiya. Subo? You're still there, aren't you? What was that person to you, Mamiya? I thought I was the only one that could see you. So, what's going on? Mamiya, answer me. Or could it be that you're already talking? I just can't hear you? I mean, it's screeching so bad. It's drowning out everything else. A while later, Ryo carried me back home. Piano, please, calm down. However, the sound device I don't know what this word is. Never died down. I'm from Canada. I don't know an ice word. Oh my god. Oh, Kato. My poor, poor Kato. Sue? Are you okay? He's looking worse and worse, right? Like, that's not a normal looking face there. Can you take a bath by yourself? Yeah. Your face is all red. I think you've got a fever. Go to sleep. I shouldn't have told you about wanting to go to sea. I'm sorry. Ryo, good night. I'll change your sheets. See, now he's taking care of me, see? I was the one that needed help secretly the whole time. Drink up. No. You've got to stay hydrated. Go. Yeah. Am I doing the sounds right? I don't know how to pronounce Kiev. You okay? Sorry for being too pushy. I'll go slower now. Ryo, I'm sorry I caused you so much trouble. Don't worry about it. Worry instead about getting better. Okay. I'll make you some porridge in case you get hungry. Thanks. You'll need to rest. He pulled the covers over my shoulders and gave me a gentle pat. Pat. That alone was enough to make me tear up. It could have been just the fever, though. Were my parents even real? I feel like none of this is real anymore. Did you manage to sleep? Ugh. I'll take that as a no. He's been tossing around in bed. I wonder if he's having a nightmare. Yeah. Meh. Mom. Dad. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just me. And not an adult with actual power to do something. Ryo, you're becoming more and more relatable. I like this guy. Ryo's the best character. Nothing bad better happened to Ryo with this insane man. I mean, he's already been through a lot with his, like, you know, dying on the street twice, but yeah. This piano will not calm down. Are you awake? Ryo, you feel like eating? You've been, like, sleeping for, like 8 whole days, man. Yeah, I'm starving actually. I'll go warm up your porch. You can have it while you wait. So you can have this while you wait. Oh, wow, a peach? It's just some leftovers. I know how much you like them. I took a bite from the peach, allowing the sweet juices to fill my mouth. Yeah, it tastes good. Glad to hear it. I wonder if this is what it feels like to have an older brother. Huh? Don't call me Oni-chan. Oni-chan? What's older? Oni-chan's older. Yeah, I remember this. I know what I'm saying. Yeah, right. Like I'd want to have a giant like you, like a little brother. That's all little brothers. All little brothers are taller than you. That's how that works. It's awful. Everyone hates it. Ouch. Just then, I felt like I could hear a faint chuckle escape Ryo's lip. The general pace of peach stayed in my mouth, melting away the riled up feelings. The weathercast on the TV diligently explained the situation. Wow, that typhoon looks crazy. It's so rare to see those in December. When's typhoon season? I don't even know that. It's not a problem that I have. The windows are rattling pretty hard. Doesn't look like we'll be able to go out today, or even tomorrow. The slanted rain was pattering on the branches outside the window. I found myself captivated by the rhythmic movements. To my side, Ryu looked like he was about to say something about the stormy sky. Are you planning to go out, Ryu? I've got work tomorrow. Gotta brave the storm. It's just daily employment, so I don't really have to go, but I'm worried about your health. Oh, I'm feeling much better, thanks to you. Good, because you still look like shit. They'll probably let you take tomorrow off, so why not just stay home? We could spend the whole day relaxing. Doesn't that sound great? Okay, fine. I'll be looking forward to it. Great. Well then, have a good night, Ryo. Thanks. Are you really going to be alright all by yourself? Come on, what's going on you all of a sudden? Don't tell me you're afraid of the typhoon. Just, you've been acting kind of insane. Ryo's like, this man that's picked a stranger off of the street that was bleeding on the sidewalk and nursed him back to health and let him live in his house for free for no particular reason might be a crazy Bruce. Doesn't need to worry. In this house, we're safe from both rain and wind. Lightning too, for that matter. That face wasn't okay. Yet still, Ryo retained a gloomy expression. In that moment, a certain feeling washed over me. The typhoon might have had something to do with him losing his memories. I suddenly felt guilty for making light of it. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Really? Really? I see. I'll be off then. Are you sure you don't want to sleep together? Pretty absolutely fucking sure. Ouch. And remember, you still have to tell me about your dreams. Will they? Won't they? He wants to hear about my dreams, but he won't sleep with me. What's his problem? Ryo returned to his room. The sound of the rain reverberated in darkness. Good night. Why do I always feel so uneasy during typhoons? Probably because it's a huge fucking storm, you know. As I watched that swirling cloud sky, I felt like something might just happen. In that deep darkness, I ended up drifting off to sleep, unable to comprehend the nature of those feelings. I heard the piercing sound of the rain. It reminded me of needles. It felt like I was becoming one with the storm. Damn noise. Why is the door open? Sue? Oh no. I had always been expecting a certain something. Sue? Sue? Where are you, Sue? The world was filled with mystery and wonder. Sue! And so I believed that One day, I too would be chosen. What the fuck is happening? your pictures, guys, your pictures, some of them are sideways. I'm not sure if you noticed. What is happening? Is this what's supposed to be happening? It keeps like flashing at the bottom. I think it's working. Buddy, you okay? The rippling surface of the water. This is like an actual real song. And star-studded sky reflected in it. It was a sweet, blissful dream. It is Kingdom Hearts! We're going full Kingdom Hearts! Tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. The day after that. Because it's Ashta. Now we're really testing my Japanese. It's not Kino. Kino's yesterday? I don't remember. My Japanese is rusty. As days came and went, things that truly mattered grew vaguer, hazier. I hope we could exchange a gentle smile. The way we did when we met in the dream. Yeah. Huh? As I woke up, I found myself in Ryu's arms. Huh? Ryu? He held me in a powerful grip that seemed to be of no mind to let go. No good. In the end, I gave up struggling and decided to just surrender myself to whatever he would do. He looked tired. Oh, you're awake, Ryu? So... Jeez, what's that for? I nearly broke into a smile, but then I noticed Ryu's teeth were clattering and shivering all over. Did you have a bad dream? Are you fucking serious? It's okay. I'm here. It's alright. Everything's fine. Good morning, sir. Morning. That typhoon sure was something else, huh? The forecast said that today would be the same, but not a cloud in the sky, and here I thought I'd get another day off. Glad to see everyone again. It was really noisy though. My window kept rattling. I almost thought it would come off. Me too. I couldn't sleep at all. Ugh. Really? I didn't even notice. You're just too heavy of a sleeper. I'm home, Ryu. Welcome back. Sorry, school started and the weather's just so nice. I'd feel guilty for not going. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We can hang out the next day off. I guess. Well then, I took out my notebook from the drawer and began cheerfully flipping through its pages. I got jot down my dream while I still remember it. I clutched my pen and I was about to start writing when... Ah, Ryu. Perfect timing. I actually wanted to call you over. Really? Yeah, I'm about to add a new entry to my dream diary. You said you enjoyed reading them, so... So... You're not okay, right? You need to stop doing that. Huh? Stop writing down your dreams. What, huh? Why? You always look so happy when I tell you about them. It means a lot to me. I can't believe you, of all people, would tell me to stop. That is... Look at his face. Like, he even looks, like, greatly concerned. You're... losing your ability to tell dreams and reality apart, aren't you? Huh? What are you talking... Look at his fucking face. What are you talking about? You believe your dreams have actually happened in real life. So I want you to stop. Look who's talking. You've got no memories and no way of telling what's right and what's not. So, you should go to the hospital. Okay, buddy? But why be? You're the one with amnesia. You're just... You don't remember walking all over town last night, do you? What? What are you talking about? Are you sure you didn't just dream all that up? Then, how do you explain those wounds on your legs? And the things you keep mumbling to yourself I'm not sure who you think you're talking to, but there's no one there. You're wrong. I'm just talking to my invisible friend, Mamiya. Oh god. Mamiya's just invisible, which is why the others can't see him. Only I can hear him. Ryo's like, right. So, I enjoyed hearing about your dreams. To me, dreams only meant one thing: fear. But you managed to turn them into a source of entertainment, which is why I liked yours. However, it ceases being entertainment the moment it starts interfering with your real life. You're not making sense. I have no idea what you're even talking about. Suo. Open your eyes and look at reality, for God's sake. These words touch something inside me. Something very, very important. Slumbering deep within me. I'll step out for a bit. Mamiya. You're there, aren't you? You're Ryo. Mamiya, am I weird? Am I wrong to rely on you? I mean, you're my friend. That's right, I'm your friend, Gozo. And to me, you're irreplaceable. You feel the same way about me, don't you? Yeah. But you have no body. I'm starting to think you might not be real. That's true. You're invisible, and no one else can see you. I see. You're the only one that can sense me. Ryu said that it was weird to have a friend like that. It's what he said, not me. I see. Well, it's true, I'm different from most people in the sense that I have no body. I don't exist, but I'm as unusual as beings they come. But it's all a matter of perspective, really. It is it? Yeah. I may not have a body, but my words reach you just fine, don't they? Surely a relationship isn't so fragile that a mere idea of being weird would affect it. I see my thoughts are convincing me that I'm not crazy. You're right, it's not. You mean a lot to me, Mamiya. I can sense you in my heart. It makes you real. Kingdom Hearts. Then simply ignore what others say about us. Let's not listen to the invasive thoughts, please, Suo. The only thing that matters is what you believe in. You're right. You know, it's kind of weird. I'm starting to feel like nothing that's happened really matters anymore, despite how much of it hurt me. But I don't think I want to see Ryo for a while. Ah, fuck, it's insane. Mr. Samajima, what are you doing here? Kato? Would you mind coming for a long bird drive? Huh? But I've got school. Just call in sick. Come on, hop in. Huh? Mr. Samajima? Jeez, you're being awfully forceful. Cut me some slack. I've been really looking forward to this. Here, I've put in some of your favorite tunes. Mr. Samajima reached out and flipped a switch on the dashboard. Oh my god. A second later, an upbeat song started playing from the car. Oh my god, my voice. Oh wow, I'm surprised you're into this music. The truth is, I'm not. I actually just rented it from Sutsuya for the first time. See? I even got the card. Trying with upbeat music on hand, your dad taught me that much. I just love how feel-good the lyrics or some sort of makes you feel when you do your best, you know? Is that so? By the way, look, I brought you some light snacks, sandwiches, milk. They all have fillings, so feel free to pick whichever is your favorite. Da 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 da. I know this song. Or you just eat them all, I don't really mind. I feel quite indulged here. I suppose I'll just make the most of this then. It's actually been quite a while since I've had a drive. Indeed it has. I think this episode is going kind of long, isn't it? Yeah, whatever. You're always full of energy, but at the start you doze off the same way back. I still remember how lonely I felt as I drove through the tunnel with nothing to do but chew gum. Really? I'm sorry about that. Don't be. When you take the wheel, it just sort of comes with the territory. Speaking of which, where are we going exactly? The hospital! Any requests? The hospital! Oh, you're asking me? Well, it's winter, so it'd be nice to see some snow. I think I'd like to go up north. I could turn the radio, it's kind of loud. As you wish. Off we go then. To Cape Soya, the tip of the north. I can't wait. Have you seen Hokkaido, Mr. Sajima? On a few occasions, yes. I visited there on a trip with my family when I was still little. The winters are cold, really cold. This was the first time I ate crab. Hamaji was like, "Your family's not real, Suyo." Which reminds me, I don't have any left. I noticed how lengthy your instructions were, but I didn't realize you actually added recipes in there too. Everything from Takikomi Gohan to Kenshinjiru. It really helped me out. I'm glad to hear you made a good use of it. I really wouldn't mind going there. Or even to a place no one else knows, as long as that's what you wanted. Mr. Sajima? Kato? Our destination is to the hospital. Called it. Huh? Are you sick, Mr. Sajima? It's for you, Suo. This is about me, Kato. You're the one that needs to be looked at. What? But I don't have a fever. I'm pretty sure I'm not injured either. I've heard you were out on the streets in the middle of a storm yesterday, talking to an invisible person. That you weren't quite yourself. Ah. In that moment, my mind just completely blanked out. Mrs. Samajima knew everything. He knew about Ryo living at my house, and even what happened during the storm. I had to kill him. Ah. There's nothing to be scared of. They're just going to take a look at you. Kato, it's going to be fine. No, I don't want to go. Kato, I'm not going. You lied to me. You lured me to the car so I couldn't escape. You need to calm down, Kato. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm completely sane. I've had enough of this. Stop the car right now. I'm afraid I can't do that. Why? I promised to look after you. I need to make sure you're okay. So you're just going to do it. So you're just doing this for my dad, not me. That's not true. I'm getting out. I pushed the still speeding car door wide open. That's something a sane person would do, right? Just jump out of a car. Mrs. Shamazi's face tensed up like I've never seen it before. Let me out, let me out! Kato, close the door, hurry, this is getting dangerous. Then stop the car. Close the door. I won't, I'm getting out. You're only going to get hurt. Then maybe we should stop the car. Unless you want my dad to hear about this. The car began to gradually lose speed and came to a complete halt. Wasting no time, I immediately jumped out of the car and started dashing to the opposite direction. Like a sane person would do. I believed him. I trusted him. But even Mr. Samajima thinks I'm crazy. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. I believed him. I didn't step on the brakes for your father's sake. Visibly taken aback, Mrs. Yumi muttered to himself. But there's no way for me to hear him now. I was still running, while feeling like the entire world just betrayed me. The basement my dad used, had a makeshift storage room, was covered in concrete, had a distinctly chilly air to it. I really pushed him down there. Oh no, Ryo. What gives? Come on now. It's your fault, Ryo. You keep saying all those weird things to people. Like that I'm crazy. You keep telling people I'm crazy. What are you... Where am I? My house, of course. Okay. Let me out of here. Ryo was acting strange. Ryo. His amber eyes no longer had that intimidating glint to them. I had seen eyes like them before. I won't. You may beg all you want. Suo? It's your fault, okay? You told Mr. Samajima about all those weird things about me. I trusted you, and yet... You're getting the wrong idea. I did it for your sake. Don't just say what's convenient for you. You'll stay here and reflect on what you've done. I addressed Ryo in the coldest tone I could muster. Cold, sorry. I had to remind myself not to relent. I threw him a piercing glare, trying to mask the fact that my voice had been trembling. Just for a little bit. So try to endure for now. I locked the door leading to the basement with an audible click. Yeah, this is something a sane person would do. Lock a person in their basement, right? Does it count as kidnapping if he lives in my house and I lock? But yeah, sorry, what am I even talking about? Like if I adopt the kid, then lock him in my basement, is that considered kidnapping? I felt a foreign prick in my heart as I recall the face Rio made at that end. I hope he returns to normal soon. He's the one that's crazy, not me. You okay, sir? Huh? What? You think I'm crazy too? I'll lock you in my basement too. You're all fidgety. Did you forget something? What? No, it's not like that. You really should have gone to the toilet before class, you should know. It's not about that either. Yeah. Still, you look a lot more lively than usual. Huh? Crap, it's the teacher. We gotta get back to our seats. Right. Yeah. I'm worried about Ryo. Ever since I locked him in the basement, I'm a little worried about him. Ryo, I brought you some food. Huh. Only a couple hours had passed. Yet Ryo looked more exhausted than I'd ever seen him. That kind of happens when you lock people in your basement. You just kind of forget about them for a few days. Huh. My heart aches seeing him like this. I brought you a rice ball, some miso soup, and an omelet. Do you think you could eat? Yeah, I can. Wanna let me out of your basement now? Did he poison him? I swear to God. I've played too many games where I've been poisoned. Oh geez, you can't do it at all. Huh? Please, have some water first. Is the water also poisoned? Ugh. Open your mouth. Ugh. Too slowly, okay? Yeah. Phew. I'm glad you could actually eat all that. Why are you doing this? Why are you locking me in your basement? Huh? You lock me up in a place like this and start feeding me? You've been like that from the start. There's no rhyme or reason to anything you do. What are you trying to achieve exactly? Achieve? Nothing at all. I'm just punishing you for telling people I'm crazy. I just want you to reflect on your actions. But it breaks my heart to see you unable to eat. So, did I tie him up? I feel like I tied him up. Are you sorry for what you've done? Do you promise not to do it again? Could you finally get back to being your usual self? How am I supposed to do that when I never changed to begin with? You're the one that's crazy. I'm not crazy. Let me out of here already. Why are you like this? When one night you open that door in your sleep, I've got to be there to protect you. From what? From yourself. Are you telling me to just not sleep at night? Is that what you're saying? You're really not making any sense, Ryu. I could say the same about you. What do you even want? What do I want? You already know that, don't you? What? I approached the hesitating Ryo and gave his haggard face a long, hard look. That's the face of a sane person. Oh no. Show me your hidden powers. So? Don't play dumb with me. I know everything. You hold the key to the entire world in your hands. That's what made you lose your memories. So? What are you even... Come on now, admit it. Do it, or else. I might find myself disappointed. Fine, I'll talk. You know what? I hate this place. It's dark, cramped. There's cold concrete everywhere. I remember all this. When I was small, I wasn't completely taken by his story, but when I did... Ow! You suddenly bit into my fingers. Ow! What the fuck? What the heck was that for? I knew it. You're still not the Ryo I know. Some strange force must be controlling you. That has to be it. So, wake up already. Wake up. You've dreamt enough. What are you talking about? I have no hidden powers, nor any magical abilities. I'm just a guy with amnesia. We're no different, so you're just like me. Huh? You're a spoiled, somewhat childish 15-year-old with a gentle heart. Perfectly ordinary person who is ordinary and locking me in their basement. Ah, enough. Stop that. Listen to me. What you're looking for just doesn't exist in this world. In this world, I have to go to the other world. Up it. Stop it. Open your eyes. I don't wanna. You have to. Stop clinging to fantasies. I don't wanna. I don't. I don't understand. The world never changes. It's always so dull. I refuse to accept that. You see, I have high expectations for this world. I just don't want to give up on that. So, for the longest time, I've been full of expectations. I believed the world was filled with mystery and wonder. That one day, I too would be chosen. Mom and Dad, my friends, all the people in our town. They allowed me to live a peaceful life, devoid of worry and hardship. But I didn't want that gentle stagnation. I craved excitement, vivid colors to paint over my dull and grey life. I had hopes for this world, and for myself. This is this full villain story, right? I just can't give up on this world, or myself. That'd be like accepting things for the way they are. I won't do that. Do you really think it's wrong for me to feel this way? It's wrong for me to discuss all this with you? Maybe I shouldn't talk anymore. I'm talking to Mamiya. Okay. Answer me, Mamiya. Please say something. Watch Mamiya be real after all this. Everyone thinks he's crazy. It's okay. It's alright. Everything will just be fine. There's something truly wonderful and unique in this world. And that something is you. There's no need to be afraid. Really? Yeah. Trust me. Mamiya. I love you, Mamiya. I know. This craving I feel. You understand it, don't you, Mamiya? This craving to hurt other people. We're insane. Oh, God. I do. All too well. Mamiya just, like, exists and stabs me. Which is precisely why you can be so menacing at times. You're unquenchable first, for the kingdom of the unreal. Isn't that why I'm here? Why I was left to remain? I will fulfill my duty, even if it may cause grief to some. I'm sure it'll all be forgotten soon enough, though. Listen, Kato. I wanted to thank you for that hug. I mean it. It made me really happy. The rippling surface of the water. The star-studded sky. I hope we could exchange a gentle smile, the way we did when we met in the dream. That was all I really wanted. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, that after. As days came and went, things that truly mattered grew vaguer, hazier. Even now, I still yearn for it. Getting superpowers out of nowhere, getting tangled in a conflict of the mind-numbing proportions. Embarking on an epic quest to rescue a girl, saving the world from impending doom. I desperately wanted to become someone like that. This is literally scenery from Kingdom Hearts. Like that's the what's the Door of Darkness place called? I can't remember. Yeah. Huh? Where am I? The first thing I saw upon waking up was the sea. But why? Why did I wake up in a place like this? This is literally the starting of Kingdom Hearts. Fuck's sake. Every game is Kingdom Hearts. I glimpsed the shadow in the distance. Oh, fuck. You look familiar. Ryu? His face looks familiar. Before I could reach him, Ryu fell to the ground with a grunt. There's so much blood. Ryu! Ryu, I've stopped the bleeding. We need to get away from here. I'm coming for you, Ryu. Ryu made no response, almost like he didn't hear me. He remained completely motionless. The Red blood, his blood, continued to spread through the deep purple of the sea. Oh no. He wasn't going to make it. Ryu was going to die. This can't be happening. Ryu, don't do this to me. I've got to stop the bleeding. Come on, wake up. Ugh. No. This can't be happening. This isn't real. I don't want this. What should I do, Mamiya? Mamiya. Mamiya? I know you're there. Answer me. Ugh. No. I can't take this anymore. I wanted a dramatic conclusion. I was even ready to sacrifice myself, like a true hero. Kaito. You're amazing, Kaito. Oh. Mom. Dad. I wanted them to smile at me. They call me exceptional. No. No, I don't want Ryo to die. Suo. Ryu. I remember now. Huh? I remember everything. Oh, I see. Including where and when this is. And the reason why we cross paths. It's different. It's not being targeted by a shadow organization. Oh my god! It's Organization 13. Nor does he hold the key that would unlock the path to another. This is Kingdom Hearts. This is literally Kingdom Hearts dialogue. Did I accidentally load Kingdom Hearts somehow? What's going on here? He has no hidden powers either. You and I, we're just ordinary person. He's just an ordinary person, nothing more. I don't need to hear about those memories. They're worthless to me. Shut up. So. If they're not unique or interesting, I have no need for them. Ryu collapsed onto the sandy beach with an audible thud. He wasn't getting up. The viniveness of the crimson blood was a sobering sight. Ugh. Ugh. Ryu? Why? Ugh. I think I just killed Ryu. But I suppose it's good. This is only a dream after all. They do say that it's good luck to kill before a trip. The world would end soon. I didn't know how much truth there was to it. The people on TV, the news, made it out to be a big deal. You could even hear people discussing it in class. Days went by as usual, without anyone truly comprehending that the world would end soon. I still didn't quite understand why I was here. I was certain that the end would happen in the blink of an eye. It would be simple and anticlimactic, like a burst of soap bubble. But, see, that's a metaphor. Well, that was a simile, technically, I think, but yeah. I needed to wake up, and so I drifted off to sleep. I think he killed himself. This is literally audio from Kingdom Hearts, by the way. The night seemed to grow soft. Surrounded by the waves, I clenched my fist and beheld a young boy sleeping on the beach with a content smile on his face. Who are you? Why? So, Kaito. The door to the institute has been unlocked. Press restart on the title screen. I'm sorry? What does that mean? What does that mean? That your world has been connected? Okay. Restart? Natsumi died? Did someone pass away? Yeah, it was Ryu. Yes, they're holding for a funeral for a boy called Natsumi. Natsumi? Oh, I think I might have known him. Oh, really? Well, we've done this. In that case, why not bring him some flowers? Can I? Of course, I'm certain. I'm certain he would appreciate it. Wait, I'm getting a bit tense. No, it's gonna be okay. I just need to go inside. After muttering myself step forward. Ah, only to end up bumping into someone. Oh, sorry. Pink hair, black wig, okay, me, tush. He clicked his head, shh. Did he just click his tongue at me? I opened the door. I saw an atmosphere hung heavy in the air, stepped into the church. Ryu? I don't know who that is. Some other guy? Some lips and looked at his head silence. They're all reminiscing about the day spent with him. I hope they are. Service would begin in seconds. I was the only one still standing. I hurried, scanning my surroundings for a place where I could sit. I'm going to save here. I think we'll continue this later, after we save the option. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll continue this another day. I can't remember if there's supposed to be another scene there or something. So I think I've like done like a tiny I started it before because that's why I think it's a restart, but like because I was testing it. But we'll figure this out. Until then, bye.